Welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy 2. We're going back to the spooky level, even though it's not that spooky because it's Mario, so whatever.
Boo this moon! Boo!
Wouldn't the Boon Galaxy be a better name?
But
What are you doing here?
Mario, look, I'm floating.
Man, you know, for some reason I just feel obligated to play as Luigi whenever he shows up in a ghost level, though.
Poor guy.
Can't
there is
imagine
something
why.
thematic about it, I agree. The last star we got was via, what I think was the pop-up books.
Yes.
Oh, which one was this one?
This is the secret one where you have to go past the launch star.
I remember.
I don't. I feel like I can hear a star in the distance, but we're not at the green stars yet. I
Man.
mean, that was your only way of knowing where the fuck it was, by listening for it.
Kind of like Metroid Prime missile packs. But Ryan,
Yeah, they did hum, but that was never how I found them.
If you're gonna go to the trouble of getting all the musical notes, you might as well pick up the one-up mushrooms, dude.
there were 3 of them.
And then you immediately die.
Well,
At this point, Ryan, whenever you're recording, if you see a one-up mushroom, just
Oh, no way, he
pick it
picked them up this time because he had like 14 lives and he lost one.
It's like, you know, if
I'll never doubt you again.
if you're going to to make the mushrooms appear, pick them up, because if you don't, you're going to die.
Lives are pretty
because-
meaningless in this game.
Yeah, but just because.
It's the principle of the thing.
Like, I'm kind of conflicted because, like, I know why they have them, because they're fun to pick up because they're green, cool, extra life mushrooms, but as a concept, lives don't really mean much anymore, especially
Yeah.
when games like the Rayman platformers just completely do away with lives altogether, so, you know...
Or Mario Maker.
yeah, well, in Mario Maker, you don't have lives, but you can still get one-up mushrooms, so...
Which is pointless, so why do they have them?
But that's for the Mario. That was for the 100 Mario challenge, I think.
Yeah, but you can
Yeah.
only get 3 extra lives per level in 100 Mario Challenge, so it's not like...
100 Mario challenge.
It's not a challenge when you start a level and a thwomp just lands on your head immediately, okay? Screw 100.
It was a good challenge.
Screw 100 Mario Challenge, I hate that mode.
No, screw expert 100 Mario challenge.
No, most of the levels in easy and normal suck too, to be fair.
I never had an issue. Well, I mean, easy most of the time. It's just straight line zone. Act 1 through 100. But, the normal one, I ran into some pretty interesting concepts. It's expert, fuck that thing. It's never a good time.
Yeah, some of the less subtle perspective game developers out there have a very basic idea of what makes an expert level.
Do 100
Blocks for
expert
days.
challenge and you get a Pangea level. Fuck!
The boos are supposed to, you know, they're ghosts, and I'm imagining when you die in the Mario universe, you become a boo. But as we saw earlier, there are also Octorok ghosts.
I'm not even sure if you if you die you become a boo, because like there's the kid in Luigi's Mansion, like the kid ghost, I don't remember, and they say that he was born a ghost, so boos might just be born boos or exist as boos. I don't know. I don't think anyone in Nintendo really cares either.
You know, sometimes the Mario universe is really dark.
Yeah, like once in a
Dark
blue
through
moon.
implication. Nothing's ever outright said.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, except for the time when the Mario 1 notebook said that you were killing all those toads when you broke the blocks. That was outright said dark.
Yeah, that's
That's not dark, that's a feature.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Well, I guess the only thing that's ever really, confirmed outright is that Miyamoto was Bowser Jr.'s mother. So
I thought he meant that metaphorically. Like he made...
No.
No.
no, I'm pretty sure he meant that literally.
How do you...
Man.
Shall we debate?
I don't think I want to.
This particular planetoid was always annoying to me.
Don't you have to, like, jump through one of the paintings, Mario 64 style, in order to get through?
Nope.
Nope. Okay.
No.
Just looking for the launch star.
Yeah.
I think what Ryan is looking for might be fire flower.
Yeah, because he has to light up the lantern. That's right.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it's in here. Or no, never
Nope.
mind. We just have
Just
more
continue
level.
on with the level.
Yeah.
This is like
Okay,
the only
then.
time in the game.
Next time, Firefly.
This is like the only time in the game where we have Boo Mario, if I remember correctly. Which is a shame because
Yep.
Boo Mario was easily my favorite power-up in the original Galaxy. So, well, I mean,
Yeah, you say that. I just look at it as B Mario of a different flavor.
well, it's more fun than B Mario for one thing. Like, it's a more free-flowing movement, I think, is the thing. Like, there's that one level in Galaxy 1 where you have the option to either be B Mario to fly through that obstacle course or Boo Mario, and Boo
Yeah, it's like choose your snack or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Boo Mario was an awful lot more fun to go through, just because he can fly more freely. You have more control. It's just I find it more fun than Beat Mario personally. So
Yeah, I can agree with that. B Mario has a really slow pace to him, and then there's the simple, basic thing. It's more fun to be a ghost than a bee.
what about
You
a
know.
Bee Ghost?
Well, that would be something interesting, wouldn't it?
It'd have a fight meter.
So how does Luigi deal with being a Boo and once he gets a Boo mushroom?
He doesn't realize it.
Oh no, I'm scared of myself.
You know, he transforms into the ghost, but don't you dare show him a mirror.
He'd be like Casper in A Spirited Beginning. Everyone's running, and he's got no legs, and he passes through about 3 different cars, and then suddenly he looks down, sees that he has no legs, and he's like, "Oh no, I am
It took
a
him
ghost."
that fucking long to realize he doesn't have any legs. And you're like, oh, that's why I'm so numb.
If you ever look up the original Casper stories, like the original, like not the movies, but like the really old ones from like the 50s or whatever, they're really
What
dark. Like I think Casper was supposed to be a kid who committed suicide or something.
But that's what the movie said.
It
No,
is?
the movie didn't say he didn't commit suicide. He got sick.
Yeah, he got sick, and he hung around after death because he wanted to look after his father.
I remember the original Casper also had feet, though. I think I remember that correctly.
In
Well, like the
cartoon-
comic books, yeah.
In the cartoon, sometimes he had feet, sometimes he just flew. It depended on
like a
what he was
marshmallow
doing at the
boy.
time.
Well, if you're a
Whereas
ghost,
the,
couldn't you have whatever you wanted?
Yeah, that's a good point, because I remember one of, like, Casper's uncles turning into a Reebok sneaker to kick him in the face.
Yeah. Yeah, the CG version of Casper tended to just do the ghost thing, though. Fly around with...
And product placement.
That, too. Yeah, I liked the original Casper movie. Not A Spirited Beginning, that was pretty damn terrible, but...
Let's direct it.
yeah.
Oh, wait,
No,
oh.
direct VHS.
I'm sorry, direct to VHS. Sorry.
Yeah, this-
You're old.
Oh boy, guys, it's the second Blizzard level!
Everyone's favorite stage in Galaxy 2.
Oh, man, fuck this one.
This
Fuck the
one
Green
gave me
Star.
so much shit the first time.
There's a purple coin one in this level, and there's also the green star, which I remember not being fun either.
No.
You mean the green star that's 2 feet in front of you once you start?
Yeah, you got it. Like, the moment the level begins, we're gonna see it again later on, but the moment this level begins, fucking nosedive. Because that's how you're getting that shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
Kind of exhilarating, but no less a pain in the dick.
oh yeah, these guys. This level brought back the Blargs, I
The
think.
Blargs.
Yeah, which I don't think had been seen in a traditional Mario game since Mario
World.
World. I mean, I know they're in some of the Yoshi games, but I don't think that really. Oh,
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I hate this level for.
I mean, it's a cool idea to be like around a cylinder kind of thing with the Blizzard, I suppose. But
The turning isn't precise enough, though.
yeah, you really have to really.
Like this right here, where you're following the trail of star bits and this little purple.
Oh, I
on the
missed.
floor. Like, this shit's annoying, man.
You're trying to kill yourself, but invincibility
Yeah.
frames won't let you.
And Mario's just floating in the air right there. It's acting as if you're on the floor.
Oh wow, you died a lot in this level. Damn.
It's not my fault the controls suck.
This level sucks.
Yeah, you gotta, well, for the people who are watching and have never played, one of the stars involves you flying through all of those hoop things. The orange.
No, it's getting the comet medal.
That's giving the comment. Fuck that too.
Oh, yeah.
Because
you have to
you
go
need-
through. Oh yeah, you have
that right there. That fucking comment hoop right there gave me so much shit.
and you have to do that just to unlock the purple coin star too. So it's not
Yeah,
just like the bullshit
and you
stuff.
know, I can just imagine someone is saying that doesn't look too hard. Well, not only do you need to make that turn, you need to know where the thing is in the first place, which means you gotta fly through the level multiple times looking for it, probably miss it at each time, and then die, most likely on the attempt where you find it, and then you gotta go through it again.
Plus, it's Wii Remote motion controls. Those don't work well.
Yeah.
Oh,
This was
oh yeah, God
before
forbid you
Motion
missed
Plus
the
was-
God forbid you missed the comet medal.
Yeah, and that has happened to me because it's not bad enough that you have to go through these fucking comet loops. That just unlocks the comet coin. You don't get it automatically. You still gotta collect the fucking thing, and I have flown right past it.
Yeah, it happens.
Fuck you, Fluzzer.
At the very
Nobody
least,
likes you.
This is the only other Fluzzard level other than the first one, I think. So
Yes, thankfully.
Yeah,
Thankfully, there's
only
only
two.
they're about as significant as like the rolling ball levels. So
The there's I just don't like level concepts where you flat out have to lose in order to figure out what you're supposed to do. Or
yeah,
where you're
you'd have to
supposed
be
go.
you'd have to be a really damn good at guessing in order to get them all on your first attempt. And it's not like you have to lose. You can beat the level and try again, but it's just so much faster to die because then you don't
Well,
have to go through the loading
when
and
I-
all that. All over
When I
again.
say lose, I don't necessarily mean die, but you do have to go through the level and get nothing. At least once, but probably multiple times, in order to figure out where those comet hoops are.
do you guys hate that the most? Like empty victories, like going through a level, not getting everything, and you realize that around halfway through the level, it's like fuck. Well, I might as well just finish the level right now.
but John, what you really got was information. You learned from the experience, making you a more fulfilled person in the end.
Well, God forbid that happens to you during a Yoshi game.
Oh, except for Woolly World. Woolly World's pretty forgiving about that kind of stuff.
World World's also like 20 years after Yoshi's Island, though.
Yeah.
So
Fuck Yoshi's Island with that.
I love that game, but fuck 100%ing it.
You know, you'd think that after the first game they would have fixed that. Yoshi's Island DS and New Yoshi's Island both have that same issue, so, you know, what the hell.
Well, New Yoshi's Island is just replicating the original Yoshi's Island for nostalgia's sake. I don't know about DS.
Well, well, DS is okay. Like, DS is just...
No, I've played the game, but I don't remember. I never attempted to 100% it.
I sort of did. Like, I tried to get as much in each of the levels. It's just the levels are so slow, and you do have to play a lot of the early game levels more than once because of the baby medals where you need to get a specific... Like, you need to get Baby Wario to a level in the third world, and you don't unlock Baby Wario until the fourth world or something. So,
Yeah.
there's a lot of backtracking, too. And so... Like, I mean, it's an okay game, but even though I hadn't played the original Yoshi's Island, New Yoshi's Island just kind of bored me. So, you know, the level design just wasn't very good, in my opinion.
Yeah. Well, at the very least, they made it up with Woolly World, it seems.
Yeah, Woolly World's a great game. Every Bowser's Castle's Comet coin is a Comet level, I should say.
It's a speedy combat.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought so. These, I think, were some of the most fun ones to speedrun, though.
You know what though? If this was like the dungeon music for this area, like the speedy comp music, I'd be perfectly okay with that.
But the Koopa Road
Yeah.
remix,
Yeah,
John,
the Koopa Road's good too, but this is like so threatening and menacing.
like maybe...
Cuba Road's
Yeah.
better.
Fucking nostalgia whores. Now, where's my Sonic 4 episode?
John,
It's not happening, I know.
well, no,
You
I'm
just wanna
not
get
going to...
blue
No,
balls.
John, I'm not going to say it's not going to happen, because then it will happen, and I actually don't want a Sonic 4 Episode 3. I'm just going to say that, why don't you...
If they ever continue the Death Egg Mark II Star Killer base thing,
The egg killer.
they'll probably end up recycling the story into another game rather than flat out calling it.
Actually, I realized it probably wouldn't be a good idea to call it the Egg Killer because the moment Eggman presses a button, the laser directly aims at him. I shouldn't call it the Egg Killer.
Yeah, but it's kind of funny how that all turned out, because you know how Starkiller Base is essentially a hollowed out planet.
Yeah.
When I first saw that, the first thing I thought about was Sonic the Hedgehog 4 Episode 2. It's like it's come full circle.
It's the Deather Star.
It's come full circle. The Death Egg was ripping off the Death Star, and now the Death Star is ripping off the Death Egg.
Because I'm sure that J.J. Abrams totally had Sonic the Hedgehog in mind when making the 7th Star Wars.
You never know.
Yeah, I know.
They're
totally
people too, Ted. They play video games just like us.
I just found that likeness amusing.
I'm surprised I didn't see that myself.